Well, I hate going to pick up groceries when it's raining, but we gotta go. Hi, I'm Lisa,
Hi, Mandy.
and we are the Elkins family. We're on our way to pick up a huge grocery pickup from Sam's Club. I guess we do this about every 2 to 3 weeks. We have 11 people live in our house. 7 of those are our children, and one of those, the bonus kiddo, is married to one of our kids. So they live in an apartment in our basement. So we thought we'd do a quick introduction of how we got here. We've been married for, man, how many years is it?
Almost
20,
28.
yeah, almost 28 years now. And if you had told us when we first got married that we would have 9 kids, we would have told you were crazy. But now we're the crazy ones because we have 9 kids. So we had 3 biological kids first, and I got my teaching degree and was working in education. And in several of my elementary classrooms, I had children who were in foster care. Well, one particular year, I had a child in my room who got removed from her home and was sent out of the town to a group home because there were no foster homes in the town I was teaching, which really broke my heart. So I came home and we really talked about it. We had talked about it for a while about doing fostering, and our youngest child was 10 at this point, so we decided to sign up for the classes and get involved with the foster care system. So after about 10 weeks, we finished all our stuff and got into fostering. And our first set of kiddos that came to us ended up being able to be adopted, and we adopted them. So that was Colton and Serenity, our first two. Then we had fostered several, like 60 something kids more. And then 3 other kids came into our life that ended up needing a forever home. And so we adopted them. And then recently, in the last couple of years, another kiddo who lived with us when he was younger was back into the foster system, and they asked if we would be willing to adopt him. And we said yes. And so that's how we ended up with 6 adopted children and 3 biological and a big happy family. It's not always happy. We have our ups and downs, but it's well worth it. So
Never a dull moment.
absolutely. So we call it our other side of our adventure. We love to travel and do things with them, but also life is a big adventure as well. So we just wanted to make an introduction video and let you know kind of who we are and how we got started with that, and see how crazy our life can be sometimes. So now it's raining very hard, and I feel bad for the grocery pickup people that have to bring my groceries out.
And we gotta take them in.
That's true. Then we have to take them in the rain. And I checked the radar, and it's supposed to rain pretty much all day. So I didn't know it was going to rain, or I wouldn't have scheduled a pickup. But
We gotta have food regardless whether it's raining or not.
that's true. Me and Andy were out of town last week, so the pickings are slim at home, so we had to order some groceries. I should have asked for delivery, but I forgot to do that. I feel bad doing a delivery, though, when it's like $500 worth of groceries, because I don't know if their car's big enough to hold all the groceries I need. That's one of the reasons why I was like, what
That
if...
first delivery, he had a truck.
So I guess they might know that
He's
people
like,
are
I'll
ordering.
probably see you again. I think he meant because he had a truck.
That's true. Maybe they have people that have stuff. All right. Well, we're going to go get our groceries, and we'll talk with you guys soon. All right, groceries acquired. Now, this probably will only last a week, maybe. We just got back from a big trip, so I want to do some meal prep planning and things, but did not have the energy to do that today. So I just grabbed some stuff. But school is out, which means my new job is cafeteria lady for the summer. So we do like to do some meal prep things. It makes it easier when we're feeding a lot of people. But sometimes through the week we have pick your own dinner and let the kids kind of make their own thing. So I try to do that once to twice a week. Just it helps me and my sanity cooking for everybody. So that's one thing we do. We rarely go out to eat as a big family for dinner. That's always just a special treat. We've started kind of this last year a new tradition of if it's your birthday, then we'll take you out to eat to wherever you want to go. So we have a kiddo now that we owe him a birthday dinner, but he's had to work the last couple of nights, so I'm not sure when we'll get that birthday dinner in. But so that's helpful. Let us know if there's any questions you have about how we do things with a big family.
Hot meals.
Yeah, I really like our crock pot meals and our when I do the meal prep I guess they're kind of casserole type meals, but they're really good. Freezer meals.
Yeah, freezer.
So I usually do those a lot in the summer to help us stock up on some things.
You take one day and it takes a long time to prepare them, but it helps through the week.
Yeah. Yeah, take a good long day and then have them like for the whole month. So that's usually helpful.
And yes, I do. Yes, I do help cook a lot. I feel like.
Yeah.
Here lately, I've kind of slacked off, but I'll try to get back into grilling and stuff.
Yeah, when the weather's nicer, it's easier to grill and cook out. But we just looked at the weather and it's supposed to rain all week. So that's not going to be fun being indoors with all these kiddos all week. So we'll have to come up with some activities. Anyways, let us know what you might find interesting and want to know more about, and we'll do some videos on that. We've got some travel adventures planned for this summer. Not quite as intense as some of our past adventures because we want to do some remodeling to the house. So we'll take you along on that as well. Talk to you soon. Bye.